I think we're live, but well, babe, I can hear you through the window. What's up?
I'm coughing. It's making me cry.
Oh, I'm gonna shut the window. It doesn't even do anything. It's like nails on a chalkboard. Yeah, whatever.
What is?
So, what did we learn tonight?
You're frozen for me.
I'm frozen for you. You're frozen for me. How about that?
I'll leave and come back.
I'm gonna have the stream playing. I feel like I'm in a radio room. I gotta watch the feed here, make sure everything's working. We are now in after hours mode, by the way, everybody. There is going to be drinking, cursing, and smoking, just like normal.
Yay. I can talk once I stop coughing.
Well, you're freezing up. It's your internet. You have way too many apps on your phone. I've been trying to say this to you for months now. She smokes some weed, guys.
Wait, what did someone say about me? I'm going to turn my Wi-Fi off.
It's just
cellular.
whatever you're on is awful.
I can't see chat.
So anyway, I'm just going to talk because Ashley's just not working right now. So what did we learn tonight, everybody? I think if we read Copper Dan's article, we know everything we need to know. Fair enough?
How am I doing now?
Better. Did you hear what I asked?
Yes. What did we learn? Yeah, I think pretty much everything was summed up in the article. Was there anything we learned that wasn't in the article?
I don't think so.
Okay, so let's discuss what we know.
We know Jack has an American Express card. Jack likes beer. And for whatever reason, Jack likes to sign things with his non-dominant hand. Is that how we're saying this?
Yeah. Now he signed it with his non-dominant hand. Would that help explain why his signature was so wonky?
Well, why don't we back up? How do we know it's his non-dominant hand?
Oh,
and how ridiculous is this? How ridiculous is this conversation? What hand is Jack Stoof or Steve? Whatever your real name is, sir.
Hey, maybe the Jack Stoof signs it with one hand and then Stoof signs it with the other. And there's two.
Oh, that's dirty. I don't know how we know which hand he is. How do we know what hand he is?
Are there photos of him signing or writing prior to this find?
Maybe there are.
Are there people that, I mean, we know what his dominant hand is. His parents know, his friends know, his colleagues know, right?
All in all, it looked like a shaky signature. It looked like he was nervous. It looked like he was doing a good thing for charity. It's awesome that he reached out to Copper Dan to do this. I thought all that was cool, just like I said. But I gotta say, like, the message I got as a viewer was, okay, it's time to move on. Was that what you got?
At the very end, I think that's what I'd said to you. That's the first thing that came to my mind is, wow, this was kind of a, okay, guys. So now we've I've met Jack now. So now we know Jack is real. He's given us this info. So now we can just leave them alone, let them exit stage left, and we just go on as best as we can, right? That's what I felt it was.
It's kind of what I felt like it was too, and that's all well and good, but I didn't get anything that helped me do that. Did you?
Um, I feel like I got like a 10-minute. I got a glimpse into the 10 minutes that they spent together, but if they were with each other longer than that, I feel like there were some things that were said that we didn't get. So no, I don't feel like I got enough to do that, because as we all searched for the truth and we want to get to the very beginning and the origin of everything, do you think that anyone's now going to drop it, that you had this conversation and you told us Jack likes beer and he signed with this hand and he has an Amex and this is where we met? Like, do you think that we're all just going to stop at that? Doesn't everybody want to know what happened in the other half of the conversation?
Right. And, maybe that was all personal information between the two of them, and that's perfectly fine. But that I was told at the very end of this video, okay, it's time to move on. And I got nothing to help me do that.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
I
nothing was about to
feel, and
solve.
maybe I'm being too forward speaking for the both of us. Maybe I'm being too forward speaking for everybody. But I don't think any of us got any help of closure tonight, and I wanted it. That's the reason we stopped streaming. We wanted to watch it and learn what we could. And it's not to anyone's fault either. I don't think this was a bad thing. This was for charity, and this was awesome. And they're making tons of money for St. Jude, much more than I think they thought they were. We need to keep it going. If someone with a wrench could put in the link in the chat. Hey, K-Pro, I see you in there. If anyone could put the link in the chat to Copper Dan's charity, that would be dope. But, that aside, as far as the chase is concerned, we're at status quo here. I will not accept moving on. No. Even if Jack wants to move on, that's perfectly fine. But if this is it, then expect us to not move on. Expect us to keep investigating. Those of us in the quote unquote 93% who aren't crazy, I don't know what that number truly is. I know no one on no one of the people I'm talking to is going to do anything crazy to Jack, but I think everybody that I'm talking to wants to know the truth from Jack. So if Jack's not going to give it to us, welcome to the real world, man. We're going to figure it out ourselves. I would rather hear it from you, but if you're not going to give it to us, that's fine. We're not going anywhere.
It was almost like just another email from Jack.
It was an in-person email for a cool reason. It's really awesome that, at least Copper Dan got to see the guy. I mean, there's people out there who think Jack Stoof isn't a real person. So at the very least, those people can pipe down, right? Jack Stoof's real person. Like, Copper Dan isn't isn't faking this. Like, this is real. So that's cool. That shuts up 5% of the community right there. Or no, maybe not 5, maybe like 2% of the community, but still that's a number. They're allowed 2%. So we're where we're at right now, and it's nowhere closer. I mean,
let me ask you this. Do you feel that maybe this is coming from Jack, like Jack's way of telling us to move on, and he's ready to go and he's agreeing to do this one, here, fine, you guys want me, I'll do this one thing because it's for charity and you'll see me again and then I'm done, like I'm over it.
It very well could be what Jack thought would be a good final step.
Farewell.
A farewell, sure. I have to think he's smarter than that, though. He might have wished it would be. He might have even made a joke with Dan about how we were going to go crazy afterwards. Who knows? But reality of the situation is it doesn't suffice. I'm not satisfied. And I have no right to be satisfied. But I also have a right to at least look into it. And that's what we're going to continue to do. I'm not taking what Copper Dan said tonight as, okay, we need to just move on. I mean, Jack might have wished for that, but I don't know. I feel more motivated now more than ever. I don't know about you, babe.
Yeah, I think it's almost like the dangling of the carrot. I mean, gosh, okay, so Jack responded and he did this and he showed up and Copperdan saw him. Okay, so I think it makes me feel like, maybe he'll be ready eventually to do a little bit more than that.
I don't know. I don't know. There are people out there who are wondering, or at least, you know what? I wouldn't even say wondering. I would say there are people out there who almost predicted what happened tonight to a T. Like it's a little like you almost have to laugh. Like I'm packing a bowl because of it. I mean, this was predicted that we were going to be force fed a story where we don't get any information, but we're told we need to move on. Jack's the finder. This is all well and good, and everybody can smile now. La di da di da. That was posted in numerous places by numerous people on numerous sites. And lo and behold, that's exactly what we got. I'm gonna call it like I see it. I wanted Copper Dan's stuff to be good. It was just like his article was fascinating. I loved reading his article. All this was just a rehashing of that. And that's not Dan's fault, and that's not Amy's fault, that's not anyone's fault. But that's all it was. It was just rehashing the article, and that's fine. But then once we dissect from that point, again, we didn't learn anything. And then if you're gonna add the extra icing and gravy of, oh, by the way, you need to move on. Nope. Nope.
What does chat say? Because I don't have it on.
I have no idea. Hold on.
I feel the same way though. I feel the exact same. We didn't really get very much.
Alan K. Ben, did you just say we were forest fed something? Well done, sir. Well done. I'm gonna smoke a bowl on your behalf, Sir Alan K. We wrench the best people. We wrench the best people. Richard Rutherford asks if I'm the finder. If I was the finder, would I be here doing what it is I'm doing at this moment in time on 8/8/21 at 8:42 p.m.? What else does chat say? What did you guys think of the video? Enough of what I think or what Ashley thinks. What did you guys think of the video? Were you guys satisfied? Were you guys accepting of, okay, it's time to move on? And I'm fine with that. I make those points because maybe I missed something.
Or did they even get that impression? Maybe they didn't feel like that was a move on kind of interview.
Yeah, maybe that was just us. Maybe that was just us.
Okay. I guess now I have to turn chat on because we can't smoke and
I can't hear you. If you're gonna talk, just talk, baby. Just fucking talk to me. What are you saying?
Hold on.
She just talks, guys. She talks like I'm supposed to hear what she's saying. Sledneck skipped it. Lucky Digger says, what video? Richard says yes to something. I'm not sure what. I don't know. Your puns rock. Fuck yeah, dude, Carrie. They really do. I love that. Forced fed something.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I had a child yelling at me from out the window.
What did they say?
I don't know because it's so hard to hear. And then he came downstairs and he needed a password. Jeez.
Wait, password to what?
To Maya's iPad. Okay, so what was the last question?
I was asking the chat how they felt about all this. You know, we understand. What I felt is the problem is the article was released, and the article was just basically, everything that went on. So it's fine.
And I think it's, again, I'm going to reiterate, I think the whole idea and the raising money for charity is phenomenal. I'm not knocking that at all. I think it's really cool that they got to meet. I just don't think that we don't have any closure yet. Still.
No, I'm nowhere closer to closure. I don't know about anybody else. I'm not. Lucy says, please look at the poster in the picture where Jack is signing it. There's another poster underneath, but supposedly there was only one with Forrest's signature. Oh my, that's a rabbit hole. Babe, can you bring that up? Or I guess I could bring that up.
Yeah.
Yes, Alan, 100% for St. Jude's Children's Fund. Yeah. Carrie says there's good evidence that Jack found the chest in 2019. That alone needs explaining. I mean, we have some good evidence to 2019 just in general. All of 2019 needs some explaining, I think. Agreed. K-Pro texted me like she said, and I might be too, I'm not understanding what she's saying. Babe, can you take over that?
Yep.
I think it's 8:45 and I have smoked too many bowls. I feel let down tonight, guys. I'm just gonna speak from the heart here. I feel as if we're getting close. And call me crazy, but some of this just feels oddly timed. It feels weird. It doesn't feel like real information. It feels like forced. I just get this gnawing feeling inside my gut that something's going on. K-Pro saying 2019 will be laid out tomorrow in more detail. Well, that's good because I need help with 2019. And what does it matter? People ask. What does it matter, Ben? Why does it matter what happened in 2019? Why does it matter if it happened? It doesn't. This was a treasure hunt that is either going to inspire more treasure hunts or it's not. It's either going to be looked back on as a real thing or something that had question marks with it. I think the fact that it became larger than it was when it started forces us to treat this thing as a bigger thing than just a treasure hunt. And that means real closure. Not closure for one, closure for all. And that should be everyone's motto. Not closure for one, closure for all. And if one person can't get closure for all, then some of us need to work together to get closure for all. Maybe I'm going to get off the soapbox, but it's making me angry. I'm sick of this. Telling me, like Susie Fenn just said it, telling us over and over to move on will never work. Never, ever, ever. Let me reiterate that, Jack. Let me reiterate that, everyone else watching. Telling me to stop looking is only gonna make me look. This isn't even chess.
Yep, I totally agree. And I agree with everyone who seems to be agreeing with you, and that until we have the solve, we won't have closure.
And if the solve can't be laid out, that's fine. Come tell me why.
Or if there's another ending to this. If there's another ending to this. Sorry, I know it's kids. Or if there's another ending, then we need, like, well, what is that? Maybe that's why we're looking into the two chests there. Or is it supposed to be continued, or was this part of the plan?
Chest and Jack knows. If there's a second chest and Jack knows about it, he doesn't want to say it because there's like liability, right, or something like that. Some nonsense. Is this a botched second half of the game?
Couldn't it? I mean, you're telling me there's no way that a hint or a clue could be released somehow without going back to Jack?
Who's going to release a hint or a clue?
Like maybe it was planned before and this person knows what they have to do.
Who's going to
by
release
hearing
it?
it in the news.
Whoever, if it was planned before, the person it was planned before with is now culpable for the things that happened before. So if you're telling me Shiloh releases a statement that he heard from his grandpa in 2019, that means Shiloh knew about the ending of the chase before 2020. So he's culpable and liable now. So again,
Okay.
who's going to do this?
So that, all right. So that doesn't work.
Those kids are relentless right now.
I know. I don't know what is so important, but it's like all of them. It's 3 so far.
I think they're filming us while we're live. I think that's what they're
Oh, is that
doing.
what they're doing? They're making fun of us?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't know. Wait, hold on. You're gonna have to take over.
Either way, I'm thoroughly confused and I'm disappointed a little bit. And again, I'm not blaming anyone for it. I think this is the culmination of a lot of bad decisions that have led us to this point in time, where at first maybe anonymity was trying to be preserved and that was the only goal with no long-term plan. And when that was botched, it was a new plan. The plans changing, becoming new could explain some of this disorganization at the end. But some of this disorganization has felt uniformed throughout the whole way. And what I mean by uniformed is it feels as if somebody has guided the story, guided the light, pulled the puppet strings across the way, at least some point, maybe for a little bit of the future. Maybe Forrest Fenn had some kind of concept for after the chase. Again, I just don't know. But what we're getting here and being told to move on does not suffice. And either people don't want to talk for good reasons or people don't want to talk for nefarious reasons. And I think we're at the point where it's time to tell us what the reasons are. Listen, guys, I don't want to tell you. It's going to fuck my life up. Move on. Good. Give me that official statement, Jack. Give me that. Or, guys, I don't want to fucking tell you. I don't want to spoil the fun. Enjoy life. I'm moving on. Boom. Give me that. It takes 5 seconds, man. And you're done for life.
Okay, but question, would that even be enough for you?
Yes, because it's a very pointed, each one of those yeses and nos were very pointed. Either there's something out there and you should all keep investigating, or there's nothing out there and get the fuck on with your life. Very simple. From his own mouth, not through me, not through another searcher, from his own mouth. He has a YouTube channel. He can get in front of the camera and do it himself if it has to happen. If he wants someone else to carry out that message, then do it in an interview with someone that's not going to take shit, that the community trusts, that you don't think is going to fuck you over and doesn't have ulterior motives. When you can figure that out, Jack, come talk to me.
Would you have closure if Jack were to release a video or a statement saying simply not, no, there's nothing left, or yes, there is, but just, I don't want to tell. I'm not going to, like he's essentially already done, but like really just saying like, that's it. I mean, would that give you closure? If you could see him, if he showed the chest, I don't know. Because I don't think there's any other way to end it unless we get the solve. I don't know. I think that's it.
Sorry, what was the question?
Was it the 4th child now? We haven't hit 4 yet?
I think we're at all of them at this point. No,
we're
at
5.
5.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Okay. So before you left, I don't remember I asked you. But you asked Jack. So we'll see what happens. We know he's watching. What do you think he thought of that interview?
I'm sure he was hoping it was going to win over everybody, that this would be the thing that does it. It's for charity. It's nice. Everything's great. That's not it, man. That's not how this works. It's not how you do it. And honestly, you should know better. I'm almost at the point. I'm so close to the point, and I'm just speaking out loud because I just want to speak honestly, because that's what this channel is for, is just to speak out loud and honestly. And if I regret it tomorrow, I regret it tomorrow. But it just, Every decision he's made has caused where we are today. The good and the bad. And the bad's, like he said, overshadow the good. We're at this point because he's trying to lay. It's ridiculous. Figure out a plan if you can't. Like, I've already laid it out. It's a very simple solution. It's a 5-second statement. You can put it on your own YouTube. And if you want to tell the story then. And sometimes we can't do it on our own. Sometimes we need help, and that's okay. The community came together for about 2 hours tonight, an hour before and an hour into the stream. And then after that, it kind of broke down again. I could see the channels flowing. I could see the messages going. It didn't work. It was close. Everyone had hope. Everybody had hope. Everybody, even the people who really question things were having hope going into that. I don't want to sound presumptuous again. I think I speak for them when I say we're disappointed still.
When you describe it like that, it's kind of sad.
It could have been better. It still can be better. He can fix this. For whatever reason, he's choosing the wrong option every time. Okay, let me give an analogy. And I'm not saying this is exactly what happened, because again, I respect both parties and I'm not calling Copper Dan a terrorist. So just go with me on this. But when you say I'm not going to negotiate with terrorists, you don't negotiate with terrorists. When you say I'm not going to meet with searchers beyond this email exchange, you don't meet with a searcher. I don't care if it's even for charity, right? You open up that Pandora's box. Now, it's a good thing he did. I'm going with this. I like that he did it. Again, it was for a good reason. But once again, he opens the door while he tries to shut it. Move on, but now I'm meeting with searchers. Move on, but here's my email address. It's a pattern. And I'm going to call it out.
So maybe he really does want to talk, but just hasn't found the right person.
Well, look, if he wants to talk, he's in a situation where this is a very small community, but within that community, you had different layers of scrutiny. And he needs to understand that if he's going to talk, he needs to do it with someone that won't smile and nod.
Like
you know,
me,
you don't
right
want
now.
to be a yes man like you are right now. Sure. You said it, not me.
I said me right
anyway,
now.
what's chat saying?
So it looks like did someone else's chat get disabled at the end? Because at the end when we were watching, we couldn't chat. I thought maybe it was just us, but I think it was in the chat. So what was that about?
Did anyone like that was annoying? I was like, what happened? Am I getting blocked?
Yeah, it was something like said something about, I don't know, like child safety, or it was weird.
Well, after tonight, we're no step closer. It sounds like Kpro has more information to drop tomorrow. I'm just, don't you feel like you're in the cold right now? I feel like we're in the cold. Like if ever
Yeah,
there
that's
was an
why
in the
I have
cold,
this. That's why I have this big coat on.
Hey Davio, I as a hint for where the X is that I found.
Ooh.
It has to do with the number 42 in the book. Boom.
Okay, Davio, see what you got now.
I'll let y'all try to figure that one out. You guys can have until we stop the stream to figure that out. Ooh, Kpro said they're revealing a full November 2019 interview with Fenn. And the New Mexico uncut video.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so much fun to watch. Oh,
very interesting. Any interview with Fenn in 2019 to me is extremely important at this point. If you have an interview with Fenn in 2019, holy shit. And so
I'm just
tuning in now. It
excited
sounds
that
like a fucking
there's
commercial, but
I'm just excited there's something new. There will be something new for me to watch. New interview, the uncut parts.
K-Pro then says, we're getting like a whole teaser here. We are revealing the exact email with Fenn about Home of Brown with Fenn, if Jack had it or not. We are revealing the exact email about Puerto Rico from Jax. Wow, it sounds like K-Pro is laying down the gauntlet tomorrow.
I mean, I didn't think the last show could be topped. She's just bringing it.
It sounds like she was maybe saving the best for the last. If this is even the last, it's just but wait, there's more. We are revealing the Puerto Rico tax exemption report. Credit to Thor. K-Pro's going balls to the motherfucking wall.
Wow.
And I have a
now
question.
That
go, baby, go.
I was gonna say, no, that is going to be some information, something that gets us closer.
Davio, this is my last night being able to do this. Ashley read me the riot act. We had a talk.
I said no mas.
Hashtag never again after tonight. I'm just enjoying it.
Okay.
I was going to say, chat, big time question. If your love of your life hasn't seen the movie Reservoir Dogs, when do you show her Reservoir Dogs in the relationship? The first year, the first month, the first 5 years? When would you show them Reservoir Dogs? And if you haven't seen Reservoir Dogs, go fuck yourself. Except for you, Ashley.
All right.
But of course, it'll take like 30 seconds for chat to catch up to it. Blah, 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 blah. Let's waste time.
Okay, so I haven't seen this movie. There's a lot of movies you haven't seen. I couldn't really name one right now if you asked me, but I know there's many.
I've seen any movie that's worth seeing.
Okay.
I have. Name a movie in chat, people. See, Steve Klein gets it. Name a movie in chat, people, that I should see. I'll tell you if I've seen it. I guarantee.
I swear there was a good one.
Worth seeing. I've seen it.
I swear there was a good one that we watched, and I was like, I can't believe you haven't seen this.
Okay, fine. There may be one or two. I'll accept it, but more than likely, I've seen it. Carrie, spoiler alerts, baby. Don't look at chat.
Oh, okay.
Say when it's safe. I forgot about that. K-Pro saying she feels toyed with. Oh, The Quiet Man. I've seen The Quiet Man.
Time
Bandits. Fuck yeah, Time Bandits from the 80s. My mom made me see Time Bandits. I loved Time Bandits. There's like a British dude in that movie who I've seen in a couple other movies that I really like too. I can't remember what his fucking name is though. I love Time Bandits, Alan. Good shit. King of California, absolutely fantastic movie as well. And we should see King of California is a good movie, babe. I think that had didn't that have before I type it in, but didn't that have Michael Douglas? Or am I way off? King of California. I gotta like Google it and then it did have Michael Douglas. See, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I love King of California. Good shit. Big Lebowski. We've all seen Big Lebowski. Fantastic. Starship Troopers. Love it. Well done, people. Rocky Horror Picture Show. I've seen it and I'm fine with it. Old Yeller. You know what? I haven't seen Old Yeller. Is that really a movie? I thought maybe that was just a thing.
I feel like they played that in school after you read the book.
I read the book, but that was like a requirement of like 4th grade or whatever. But I didn't see a movie. Angel Heart. That doesn't ring a bell. Hold on. Angel Heart. Angel Heart. 1987 thriller. with Mickey Rourke, Lisa Bonet, Robert De Niro. Oh fuck.
Interesting.
Interesting. And I have not seen this.
I haven't seen that one
All right,
either.
thank you for Angel Heart. I'm gonna check that out. All right, fine. Fuck, I get fucked already. Ten Commandments, Charlton Heston. Yep, I've seen that, Bill. Capro's talking about something. And lucky he has to be a couple of weeks ago, not even knowing the subject. We said yes, but I just mentioned about tonight. Of course, we wanted to support him, but he's ooh, sounds like there's some shit going.
She's talking about the search partner, I believe.
Search partner. Oh god, we got some stuff. Never saw St. Elmo's Fire. Oh come on, we've all seen St. Elmo's Fire.
Of course.
In fact, what was the thing that we said was just like Breakfast Club?
Oh,
You were watching something and it was just like the way the trailer or the Netflix poster on your app looks like. They might as well be copying Breakfast Club.
was it the trailer? It was the trailer for the book I just finished that they're turning into a series.
Correct.
It's over there I think it's over on my nightstand. I can't think of what's called now. But yeah, they had them on desks just like Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club is incredible. That's one of my favorites.
Anyway,
I love the Breakfast Club.
Simple Pleasures, Gran Torino. Fuck yeah, Clint Eastwood. That's a good movie. 310 to Yuma. Indy, which one? The original or the newer one? Stranger Things is a TV show, but Stranger Things season 1 was fine. In the original message from Shiloh in December 2020, he says Jack Stoof, not Jack Stoof. Now Jack signs his name Jack Stoof. I mean, we went down that road. I don't know if we want to go back down it. I'd need to see more signatures. If I can see a signature that shows me he signs it without that loopy E, then I would be very interested. But until I see something like that, I don't know. Capro says, or Bill says, millennials have no clue what movies Forrest like. Bill, I wouldn't be so sure. You know, millennials, certain millennials anyway, have a good taste for movies. I would wonder if Forrest loved It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. You know, there's, I'm sure, some John Wayne movies that Forrest liked, maybe some Clint Eastwood films, Good, Bad, and the Ugly, and that like. I wouldn't be so underestimating of the millennial crowd. I'd be more worried about whatever came after us personally, but that's just me.
Candy, One of Us is Lying. That was it. That was the trailer that we saw where they were doing the Breakfast Club, and that's the book I just finished, which was meh. It was all right. Oh, it's gonna be a party out here in a minute.
What's happening out there?
Hot tub time machine.
Let's see, movie. I Married a Witch. I think that's like a 1940s movie. I'm sure like my mom, I think, tried to make me watch something like that. Helen of Troy, Achilles, Hector G. Yeah. Jens in chat said Jack is left-handed. Well, there you go. Someone else has seen that Jack is left-handed.
I think there's another person in chat saying the same. So a couple people.
It's interesting where his watch is. I will say that.
Which hand is his watch on?
I think his hands. I think the watch is on the left hand.
Okay.
Now I'm wondering. I don't know. What hand do you guys? What hand do you put your watch on? Your offhand or your whatever hand, dominant hand?
I think. I mean, some people even put it like inside their wrist. I don't know. Is it really a specific placement based on what hand you use?
Sometimes there's a weird formality to it. Meeps, we're just talking about movies that are so good that I also haven't heard of because I was talking shit like I've heard of every movie. So that catches you up. Weekend, you put you watch on your weekend, it's stuck in Chaselandia. Yeah, actually, that's how I think it is too. I think my watch was always on my left hand and I would write with my right hand. But no, that's not true. I would put a watch on my dominant hand.
No, I always wear a watch on my left hand, and I'm right-handed
Okay, all right,
forever.
then that's what
Only,
it's offhand.
never
It's
ever
offhand.
anything else.
Well, then I don't know what's going. I don't know why.
Okay, so we're back to, you said it's interesting what wrist he has his watch on, and I asked you which one was it, and you can't remember now.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I think it's his left hand. I'm just saying. This is how desperate we've gotten, and it's getting ridiculous. I'm sick of this. What do we have to do to get a conclusion? Listen, this might seem crazy, but there are communities out there where I have seen writers of television shows get death threats for writing a shitty ending. So don't call us the crazy lunatics. There were about 12 million crazy lunatics who drove the writer of Lost off of Twitter because it was nothing but death threats to him. I'm not saying it's gone that far. I'm just saying, like, we're not crazy for wanting any ending. This is not an ending, and we have not been given a reason to walk away. But now we're officially being told walk away, and I will not stand for it.
Yeah, I don't think this is anything out of the ordinary. I gave an interview on television once at the age of 16 and talked about how I wasn't going to save my virginity. Yeah, I didn't believe in saving yourself for marriage. And I received death threats and a bunch of religious groups coming after me, telling me they hoped that I got a bunch of STDs and died from AIDS. So, and I was a 16-year-old kid. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I don't know who put magenta lipstick on me with the red dress. What was that makeup artist thinking? That's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, we're not crazy. It's going to continue, I think. And, you know, probably the best thing to do, if it were me, I would just try to come to the community myself. You know, if I was the finder, I think I'd figure out some way where I could release enough that would suffice. Like, yeah. It's like a kid, right. You know, like you tell a kid you can't do, like, don't touch that, and then they touch it because you told them not to. So by giving us nothing, it's right. All we want.
We're kids. We're kids. We're sorry. We're kids. Please. Yep. Give me my pacifier so I can shut the fuck up.
Well, I wish there was more to talk about, babe, as far as that goes.
There
but
really isn't.
I mean, we're really saying the same thing. And if anyone is saying, man, they're just repeating the same shit, it is because that is all there was. So there's not a lot to dissect.
Maybe, yeah. Hey, maybe Copper Dan can come on to our show. We can ask him some questions about the remainder of that conversation. I don't know if he'd even feel comfortable after we go, hey, we didn't learn anything tonight. I hope Copper Dan can understand the frustration that we have, and it's not coming from a place of anger and
it's not directed at Copper Dan either.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
It's just we need to. This isn't enough. But you did. You didn't. I think maybe tell us this, Dan, but maybe it came from Jack, or maybe it did come from you. But the message I got was time to move on, and. Again, I'll say it one more time before we sign off. I think I'm speaking for a lot of people when I say we're not going to.
We just can't. I know Ben can't. You
there's
guys,
a story
listen.
Here. I know when there's a story. Sorry.
How about this? How about this? I'm gonna tell you guys that I know for a fact Ben cannot move on because I have been dating him for a long time, and I've tried to actually get him to move on. Like before I fell into the chase and was into it. Okay, I'm here for it. Before that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is over. Can we please stop watching these YouTube videos? Please stop talking about it. I tried a lot, but no. So if I can't get him to stop and I live with him, I don't feel like anyone's going to get him to stop. He's very stubborn.
I am stubborn. When I get my targets are locked, and they have been for a while, and I won't release that lock. I just won't.
And
Andy,
you're like
no, we're
one
not
of
going to do a panel. There's just nothing to talk about after
hmm,
that. We're just going to chit chat here for a couple more minutes and then kind of end it in the next, I don't know, whatever, 10 or 15 here. There's nothing to do. We need to go back to the research that we're already still doing. I will go out on a limb and say the timing here is interesting.
you know what?
I'm not
What
sure.
if
Yeah.
what if this was like I'm okay, bear with me because I'm a little bit high. So my brain is like I'm having the greatest ideas ever and they're really not very good.
Yeah. I'm gonna smoke the rest of this joint.
Okay, what it feels to me now as we're talking like this was a giant distraction. Like what if there was something going on somewhere else and we were being distracted and given, just this, and then there was something else. Think about it. We all kind of sat around and waited and no one's doing their research to just focus on this, and now we're talking about it, and then we're going to wonder like, well, was there anything that we missed and what did this mean, and maybe they meant this. So it's distracting us maybe because we're actually getting close.
Well,
Wasn't that a great
I burned a
high
hole in my
phrase?
shorts.
Oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me? They're not your shorts that you love, are
It's
they?
almost on my dick.
Oh, it's those crummy basketball shorts, huh? Yay.
I,
I can't
I'm
wait to
gonna
throw them away.
I'm gonna need new shorts, I think.
Oh, hooray. Those were just, ugh. Those look like you've had those since we started dating freshman year in high school.
Do you hear me, Amy Seeks and Justin Posey and Copper Dan and all the rest of you guys on the panel? This is what you forced me to do. I have to smoke more weed and burn myself because I need my brain to figure out what information I didn't receive tonight. I hope you're all happy.
Well, we got to go back to what we were doing. And sounds like Capro has some info to drop, and that might help. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm also looking
Alan
forward to
says
eating.
everyone. What?
Look at these. I'm also looking forward to eating the rest of these because the girls brought me this. Wasn't that so sweet? They went to the pharmacy and they got this for me.
It's very sweet. I don't know what that is though.
It's a candy. It's like chocolate and pretzels and something caramely. What did chat say? Sorry, who did I interrupt? Alan was saying something.
Alan was saying everyone is frustrated. Everyone wants closure, but no one wants this to end. We're all in this together. Agreed. We also don't want it to end. I would say I would rather there would just be another like part two to the chase, and it takes another 10 years. I think I would enjoy that.
Yeah. Uh, it's almost like we need something to continue after this. Maybe there's a part of everybody that actually isn't ever going to find the answer because they don't want to, because they enjoy the search and they like looking and they like the relationships and the people.
Yeah, I mean, look, like other people said, there are other hunts. They don't catch my fancy. I think I think there needs to be a perfect balance between a lot of different things for a treasure hunt. And the first one is I need a nice shiny treasure to find. I even the idea of a token, maybe token for a treasure is fine. But I need a nice shiny treasure to find that's worth the time invested. And that's not just boots on the ground. That's talking about the time invested at home. To sit at home and obsess over a treasure for 2 to 8 hours a day, depending on your obsession, there needs to be, at the very least, the shot at something that justifies all that. So you need a good prize. It's got to be shiny. It's got to be presented in a way that's a little magical. It can't just be one thing like a code deciphering. Like you got to be able to know how to literally code on a computer and crack ciphers. It's got it. Forrest Fenn figured it out. He's a good salesman. It's got to be like Forrest Fenn. You got to suck it up and do it like Forrest Fenn at the risk of everyone going, oh, you're just copying Forrest Fenn. People are going to worry that you're copying Forrest Fenn if you put out another $2 million treasure. They're just going to focus on the treasure.
Exactly. Who cares at that point? But I do think that the story and having a great story and something that is unique in your own is part of what makes it magical. So
Yeah, true. Absolutely. Absolutely. It should absolutely be unique. It needs the magic. It should be protected. It shouldn't, you got to verify that it's not a very, oh, I hope I haven't asked in this. It's gotta be a hard puzzle. That's for sure.
okay, let's see. Is it? Did you? Is it okay?
Oh,
Oh
it's fine.
gosh.
Nope, no
Oh,
ash.
close one. So it's got to be
But
something. Go ahead, continue.
well, there's lawsuits. Whoever does this has to be protected from the shit that's happened for the last 12, 13 months. How do you protect yourself from that after seeing how this went down? That's more of a puzzle to unlock than the damn puzzle.
Oh, that is so accurate. Oh my
Okay, Pro, my
gosh.
next rabbit hole is the one I'm currently on, and that is the X that exists in the thrill of the chase that is not on page 99.
But
I'm still
but
not
tonight
ready to
Ben,
reveal the page.
but Ben did give a clue. So repeat that clue.
I forgot it. I'm not trying to host a treasure hunt.
You would be terrible if you can't even remember the clue you just gave 20
Or
minutes ago, man.
maybe I'm just having you believe that.
Oh gosh. So apparently you have to rewatch to get the clue because Ben can't remember. But maybe
You gotta
later he'll
work
give us
for it.
another clue. Maybe later he'll give us another clue and then he can forget that one too. So yes, there's
I
an
can
X
give another
somewhere.
clue. I can give another clue.
Oh,
ABC.
that's a good one. Okay,
It's a
two
good one,
clues.
right?
Yeah, it's a good one. I like that one.
ABC
So that's
gets us to X.
so there is an X, and we are researching, and Ben has spent many hours looking at this X in multiple positions in the bedroom, trying to figure out maybe if I put my
I'm
leg
gonna
up
go look at it
here.
right now. I'm gonna go look at it right now.
He does. He's like in the light from the back, like folding it. I think he like woke up with it under his arms. He was cuddling it like a baby, in the bed asleep with the thrill of the chase. Oh, look at that. You look so studious, very studious. You almost look like a projection of yourself. I mean, gosh, you don't even look like a real person. Are you a robot? Are you an alien from the future?
You don't know what page I'm on based on what I'm doing here.
I know. That's why I'm distracting people with all this witty banter. You can tell what page you're on, you dum dum. Don't hold it
What?
down.
Is this the page? Oh, is this the page I'm on? Have you all seen the movie Maverick? In Maverick, there's a scene where Brett Maverick gets to a poker table. I'm just going to educate you guys because I've noticed this lately. Maverick gets to a poker table, and for the first hour while he plays at this poker table in this saloon, he sits there and he loses for an hour straight, and he promises the players he's going to lose for an hour straight. Now they're laughing it up, enjoying him lose his little, small amounts of money at a time. Meanwhile, he's reading their tells, and of course, he comes and takes all their money. One of the things he does is he puts his hand up like this, like this is what he's doing. Do you really think that's the page, babe? Come on.
Did you really just rant all of that for me?
I rented that for everybody.
Okay, because that never should that have been directed at me. Sorry, it shouldn't.
Hold on, now I'm getting closer to the page, though.
Oops, sorry, dog. I just slammed Sugar's butt in the door. Hold on, I need to find a charger.
Okay, now I'm on the page.
I think actually the real question was not.
Ooh, and I see the X. What?
The real question was not, did I think that? Oh no! Damn it! You made me forget. Gosh, you interrupt me so much. I'm looking for a charger. Hold on. All right, you've looked at the X. What do you think? That was not that. That was a very boring position. I've got to say. After I promised the people all these positions, you just did that.
Any other position would have given the pages away. You fool.
Okay. Now you're calling me a fool. Boy,
I'm kidding.
you
Davios
must like.
guessed page 142. Whoever guesses the correct page wins nothing, except for seeing the X. Ashley and Mike need to do a show, says K Pro. What's wrong? What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
You look like you're doing something.
I thought someone was being murdered. It's just the kids next door screaming. Where's Lexi? I need my charger.
What?
Yeah, dang it. I'm on the hunt for a charger, Ben. I gave some child my charger.
No, Lexi brought a charger in here. There's one in the laundry basket.
Oh, wait, in our room?
Okay,
I'm gonna get it.
It's right there. Is it locked?
I about killed myself trying to push my way into the door. Did you guys see that? I like pushed it and like hit my head on the door. Jesus. I'm muting.
Okay. Right there.
Yes.
Good grief. What? Oh.
Yeah, sure. You know, check.
Child charger. K Pro.
Oh, so I was so distracted. I missed everything. What were you saying? What was in chat? What is K Pro saying?
She said page 123. Are you walking? What are you doing? See, I don't hear a word you're saying. See.
I'm not
weird.
saying
I think
anything, you ding dong. I didn't.
Oh,
Jeez Louise. I wasn't saying anything. I was just getting a charger.
no, I'm an idiot. I was looking at the YouTube stream, not the real one.
Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, because you're reading the chat?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you dang. You dang. So you thought I was walking and talking. Oh my gosh. Whew. Yeah, you definitely couldn't. You definitely couldn't host a treasure hunt, babe. Can't even
I could
watch the right stream.
You'd never know what hit you from me on a treasure hunt. Oh God, the puzzle would be so ridiculous. You want to talk about getting in someone's brain? Get in my fucking brain. Good fucking luck. I fucking dare you.
Breaking news, there's a dead moth on a TV.
What?
Sorry, I said breaking news. There's a dead moth on a TV screen somewhere. So
oh my.
Someone has to deal with that. Man, you really do look like you're not even sitting in that room. It's like you have a green screen behind you sometimes. Strange. Yeah. Okay. Now I can see it. Very nice. Very nice. All right.
Ben and Ashley and K-Bro Mike should do a solve swap reality show and laundry swap. Alan K, go fuck yourself.
Oh, it's so funny. Did someone suggest that Mike and I have a show, or that?
Yeah,
I heard that in chat.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. We could like duel. Wouldn't it be fun to play a game?
Okay, so someone has seen it. Thank you, K-Pro, for giving away the page. I was trying to fucking hold on to that. Let's fucking break the news. Let's just fucking do it. Everybody, get out your thrill of the chase. Go to page 123. Look at the picture with the 17 fish in it. Look at the right-hand side of the fish tails. There is an X over the fishing rod. There was an X in that picture the entire time, and I haven't seen a single fucking person mention it. We drop fucking news on this shit.
Now that's something. Okay, I have to read chat.
I was trying to hold on to that.
I know I couldn't really believe it.
I'm gonna show it now. Let's just show it.
Yeah, share screen.
So it's right here. Maybe you can see it in the reflection. See the X? It crosses right here. There's an X.
Yeah.
It's in every copy.
So it's to the right of all the fish. Why is
Correct.
that dog barking? What do you think?
I
First
mean,
of all, what did
think
you
it-
do
I
when
think
you
it
saw it?
probably
No,
has
no,
been
no.
mentioned, but I haven't. I've Googled it, haven't seen it anywhere. So
What
what'd you
did
say,
you
babe?
do when you saw it? What did you do? I don't know. How did you feel? Like that? You took it to me. You brought it to me, and you said, "Look at this picture. Tell me what you see." And I looked at it, and I was very nervous because you asked me so strangely, and I described to you what I saw in the photo because I feel like it was a trick question. But then you pointed out that X, and I was like, "Oh." And then we were like, "Oh my gosh, I wonder if anyone else has this," or like Ben was even saying like, "Maybe I just drew an X here and I don't remember."
Yeah,
It kind of,
I really did. It
yeah,
looked like a
'cause
pen mark. It looks like
yeah,
a
it looks like
pen
a pen
mark.
mark. Yeah.
I thought maybe I did that soft fishing rod and I did that. Davio said, "Why is the photo cut in half?" Davio, I bent. So you
Didn't I
remember
not tell you guys?
Magazine? Mad Magazine. So what I did was I took the picture here, and I saw it as symmetrical. So because it was symmetrical, I decided to bend the photo into itself, and then the X became in the middle. I thought it was interesting.
Remember, Davio, when I was just saying he looked at that picture in all different positions and folded the paper and crinkled them and put a light underneath it, looked at it upside down, and twisted it this way and that way. And yeah, that's why there's a fold there. He was doing it, and I was looking at him, telling him he was absolutely nuts. And then a little small part of me was like, "Oh my gosh, what if he actually finds something?" So then I was like looking over his shoulder curiously. But yeah, there was nothing.
You have to think fourth dimensionally. That's my advice.
So, any preliminary thoughts on what you think this X? Do you want to reveal anything that you think about why it is where it is?
I mean, I wasn't planning on letting the cat out of the bag tonight.
Maybe we should just wait.
K-Pro happened to guess the right page of 1, 2, 3. And she goes, "Yeah, bend the Nookers just when boots on the ground." I know. I shouldn't have teased ABC. Easy as 1, 2, 3. But you guessed it right, K-Pro. So good on you. Good on you. As for what it means, I don't know. Yeah, K-Pro, I think, has just sent me a good picture. I think a better picture. My Facebook's like freezing on the attachments. Hold on. She just sent me a good picture, and the X is much more prevalent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this picture out, see if I can get it on full screen somehow, and then kind of show everybody aside from what I just pulled. So if I do this, capture it like that, make that full screen, minimize that. That'll do, pig. All right, so let me screen share this. So here's the X we're talking about. Boom, boom. X marks the spot. Now you could see a line right here. That's part of this fishing rod, right? There's a fishing rod that's right here.
Oh,
Wow, that just looks awful.
Yeah. It couldn't have been any worse, babe. That I don't. Oh wow.
Anyway, I'm so juvenile, babe. I'm so sorry. Anyway, the fishing rod there almost makes it look like an asterisk, really. But you can see the obvious. I'm gonna draw. Hold on, that's the eraser. I'm gonna draw next to the line. But I mean, I don't think I need to do this for you, but X, I mean,
Okay, just keep it PG, please.
I'm keeping it PG, but obviously we can, we can see these lines here, right? Like it's very obvious. Now it does go down and it almost looks like there's another X or cross right here, almost
Huh.
two X's connected to each other. And I find that interesting, but it's in everyone's book. It's in everyone's book.
Wow.
And Jim asked a good question. Why does it say Hebgen Lake under it? That lake is not in Yellowstone Park. I agree. Both Hebgen Lake and Watkins Creek are not in Yellowstone, correct? And they're both in a thing that says Yellowstone 1942. This whole thing is very strange.
A great point. Good observation.
I mean,
and the page number, Ben?
I was planning on
The
signing
page
off, but this
number?
is, to me, this is big. Again, people might say, oh, I saw that, or oh, this was mentioned. Where? I've looked very hard for this. So if it was mentioned, okay, great. It's time to mention it again. What the fuck is this? Because again, I've had the book for what, a year and a half, a year and a half? What is this? August of 2021. I got the book in like January of 2020. I don't know, whatever that is. 20 months. Like, this is the first, I've looked at that picture 100 times. I've never seen that X. Now, every time I go to it, I can't see anything else. I can't see anything else but that X. And I don't know what it means. Does it mean it's in Yellowstone Park? Is that what the X means? It's an X in the book. That's all I know.
I mean, maybe, I think I said this to you the other night. Maybe that was supposed to be an easier clue to find when Fenn said you need to really look at, what did he say, the illustrations or it's not illustrations, photo, but maybe he thought that was going to be something that was found easily and quickly and early on. And maybe
it was.
It does represent just it's Yellowstone.
And maybe it was found early on, and maybe people have talked about it, but like some of these topics just get dropped. Why? What resolution did you get on this topic to drop it? I just don't know. And Brian says the fish make an arrowhead. I agree. When you fold the page in the middle, that's what I did. It does look like a bunch of arrowheads. It's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. Need to think fourth dimensionally. You should just say fourth dimensionally. That would have, well, it would have been almost a alliteration, fourth dimensionally, but it would have been an abuse of the word. I don't know. You're muted.
So much drama going on here. Shenanigans.
Do we got trouble? We got trouble?
I think that for the entire time that we had been live, the teenagers were heating the hot tub so that they could go in it. And I don't think it heated, or they didn't. They had the pool heater on instead or something. I have no idea.
I just heard them say that. They're just like, I don't feel any hot water. And I don't even want to help them.
The bubbles are on, but I think that's like, with it, lucky he was going to get out. And you didn't press the heat? Oh, Chloe. And you were like, it takes 5 hours to heat. Oh, God.
Writing to the right of the X. Let me see here. Writing to the right of it.
Are you talking about the little tiny, like, the thing that I saw?
What little thing that you saw?
Remember I saw that little, underneath the X. No, he's talking about writing to the right of it.
The spool? Or whatever the fuck this was called. I don't even know what this is called, but what?
I don't know.
What writing? This?
No, I was talking about writing under the X. I'll come up and show you, but I was trying to help you with the chat. I have no idea what the writing to the right means.
Oh, no, I think that's just a shadow in the grass. I mean, maybe that you're talking about this thing, right? Like this thing next to it. This little shape.
I didn't ask the question, so I don't know why you're asking me.
Oh, I thought you said, well, you said under the X.
No.
There's this under the X. There's the other kind of slight X under the X. It's better in K-Pro's picture. me pull it up.
Remember your moment of even thinking there was a W there in the shadows?
Oh, that's right. Where is that? Where is that? Oh shit! It's not in that
Yeah,
picture.
show that
It did
one.
look like there was a W.
Ben was like, I
I
think
don't
this
know
is a
what it is.
W, but I think it's just the shadow of the rocks. Like the rocks have shadows. See that W there? Yeah, it actually looks better from far away. It looks more like a W, I think. I don't know if they can see it. I can see it because I know where it is, but I'm not sure
I
if you
think
can
it's
see
more
it over there.
prevalent in your book, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, Hebgen Lake isn't in Yellowstone Park. Neither is Watkins Creek. What is this? Why is it father, 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 mom, June, me, no Skippy? Why 3 dad, no Skippy? It's just, like I don't understand what's going on here. There's layers here that I think people just gloss over.
What is before and after it? Like the placement of it in the book, because really that is a layout you could put anywhere in the book.
Flywater.
Because really that you could just slap that wherever you wanted, which is why maybe it's on page 1, 2, 3.
Well, I'm just wondering if there's an X here. Is there an X anywhere else in the book? Or is this the only X? And why, if it is, why is it here? Why is it at this one, every picture? Now, granted, it's a person in the picture, and so it can be labeled father, mom, June, all this stuff, right? Me, father, father. Why is this picture not actually labeled?
Like, why wouldn't it say the date of when they caught it, or all the fish we caught after such and such trip?
We just see Yellowstone Park underneath it, but that's different than being on the picture.
Right.
Why is Hebgen Lake torn right here? Again, I'm sure people have asked these questions, but maybe it's time to re-ask these questions. I don't know.
What I do like about it is it is a hint that is within the book. I like that. We come up with a lot of things. We get a lot of outside information. We do a lot of research in other places on other things that kind of help us come to conclusions in the chase. And sometimes those are good, and sometimes those are just kind of crazy rabbit holes. So I like that this is actually something that's in the book.
Capro said I should highlight the fact that Mike said it looks like an asterisk. So I'm going to show what he's talking about here. There's another way to look at this. I'm going to do it a simpler way. Dooby-dooby-doo, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? All right, so if you do it like this, I'm going to draw over the black lines or just right next to it. It's a very close asterisk, essentially. The fishing pole is a little to the right of the actual cross itself. But it still looks like an asterisk. But why not place the X over the fishing pole exactly?
I mean, because to me it looks like you now have an area within the lines there.
So what you're saying is,
like maybe
that's to do it more evenly, right? So let me go over the line a little bit.
Yeah, like actually, yeah. Sorry.
It kind of goes off to the side, really. It's still there. There's like a triangle area, I guess,
that's what I'm saying.
If you want to call it. Interesting.
Yeah, like maybe wherever this relates to, it kind of gives you a little spot there.
I kind of like that. I still want to know why this would exist. Again, this might be explained in the photo, but this X, I'm sorry, like look in your own book. It looks like someone drew it in with their pen. It's ridiculous. and I'm not going to stop talking about it
I
because
just
I
can't
don't
believe
know
we
what it.
haven't seen it. I can't believe we haven't seen it before, you and I.
Right. It's one of
Especially
those things you
you.
don't see it until you just see it, until someone
And
can
yet,
maybe help you out and figure out how to look for shit like that. And
and then you
if,
can't not see it.
right. And then you can't not see it ever again.
It's like that. It's like the FedEx logo. You know, the FedEx logo has the arrow in it.
Yeah.
What's chat say?
Chat is saying, Ben, the 3 pictures are with pictures of those nookers who I think are smart and tracking down the spot. See above comment. Go to above comment. 9 Mile, Hebgen, Watkins. Picture of the nookers at all 3 places in the last month. Ooh. Ooh.
Wow.
Okay, so if we play the Where Are Cynthia, Justin, and all of them, those fun folk game, we know that according to what K-Pro is saying, they've been at 9 Mile, Hebgen, and Watkins Creek. So they have been exploring these areas. Interessante.
For sure.
I doubt they've missed the X.
Okay. Damn, it's like we're just this late every time.
Well, you know, that is life. That's life. Ooh, come on, you know that. You know how it goes.
I'm just get a kick out of watching you do it.
Did I see Hooley's comment? No, guys, I have not been following this well. Turn those pages upside down. The make more sense as a map.
Oh, a
I know
map.
it's funny. It's funny you say that. I started looking at the book upside down last night, and I actually did look at this upside down, but I didn't get any kind of gut instinct on anything here. I tried folding it so the lines would make an actual, like, much more even shape like this. Hold on, I know I've shown this once, but let me just show it again. I tried folding it so like the shape forms like this, and the letters almost maybe say something else. I tried doing it like that. That didn't help.
K-Pro
Maybe I
makes
should
a
do
good
it
point.
this way.
Can
Oh
I tell you what
shit, maybe I
K-Pro
should
is
do it this
saying
way.
in the
Oh
chat?
fuck, what if I did it like
What?
this? Hold on.
What happened?
It says yek. Or key. Oh fuck! That says
Yeah.
key.
Huh. Now look at the picture.
That's weird. Look this in the mirror. On my camera, that says fucking K-E-Y.
Yeah, and you know what? Had the way you have it folded from the way where I'm looking at it, I don't have it in front of me, but like those fish match up really well. Those 2 fish there, right?
OMG.
Like, do they match up like perfectly?
Perfectly, babe.
That's interesting.
What in the hell? What in the fuck? That's interesting.
All right.
Can we figure that out together?
Oh my gosh.
I need a cigarette after that. What the fuck is going on? How many of you figured that one out? Tell me in the chat. Tell me I'm like the 88th place. That's fine. I'll take it.
K-Pro was saying.
Not yet, redneck. It's key. sorry.
Read K-Pro's comment.
What?
She was saying that she thinks that they're releasing photos of where they are. Maybe it's intentional. Again, I have the same kind of feeling about what I was saying earlier about this whole like distraction theory, that we're being distracted or they're dropping us what they want us to have, right? You think about it, everything that they're releasing, it's stuff that they want us to have. So maybe we should consider that a little bit more. These are the things they want us to know. These are the things they want us to see. And then maybe it's to distract us from what the real truth is.
Hey, babe, can you come in and take a pic of the? Can you come in and take a pic of the page the way I folded it?
Yeah. Hold on, I don't want to leave my. I don't want to leave my treats down here. Someone will steal them.
That was an interesting thing, man. I don't know. How many else people do? How many of you guys have done that? I don't. It's weird doing that live because I don't have the ability to let that sink in and allow myself to like process. I'm processing this live, and that's an uncomfortable thing to do. Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
So you gotta take the page, do it like this. I can't believe I was doing it the one way, right? So hold on. It was like this. I don't know how it was, like key.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But in a mirror, that's fucking key. It's ridiculous. Anyway. And it was easy to do. It didn't take much. I did it with one hand. I'm so confused. Honey, I need a drink. Do we have any more beer downstairs or Truly or anything?
Did you already get all this? Okay.
Yeah. Well, we weren't planning on being live this long. The people must talk yak. Hashtag yak. Good grief. Guys,
That's
I'm
scared
just
by a
in
cat.
shock. This is like a never-ending treasure trove of bullshit. That's what I'm going to say. A never-ending treasure trove of absolute bullshit from the incarnate of evil.
Are you doing Brockmeyer? It sounded a little
Brockmeyer.
Brockmeyer-ish.
There's a little Brockmeyer. You guys
I'm
should
putting
see
one in the
Brockmeyer's
freezer.
stuff.
Putting one in the freezer.
April,
Don't
I
forget
know
it.
that is key. That's what I'm saying. It says key in the mirror, and there's an X. If only I joined this chase back in like 2012 or 11 or some shit. My God.
Boy,
I'd
I
be
should've-
just as crazy as everybody else. Did you see that picture? Babe,
What picture?
did you take the picture?
Did I see the picture that I took?
Yeah.
Yes, I saw the picture that I took. You are so high.
Cool, baby. Can you send it to me, baby?
Yeah.
I love
I
you.
love you. I'll be right back.
Guys, we got breaking news here. CNN can kiss my ass. And if it's not breaking news, also kiss my ass because y'all don't talk about this shit enough. This is much more intriguing than well then shit, 90% of the stuff I've seen on these channels. That shit says key. Indy says, look at her comment for the love of God. The word that is key, Yellowstone. Fucking A, Indy. Accept. I agree with you. But when we do make the fold, right, we have to see what else disappears. And what disappears is Yellowstone. So is Yellowstone key or is something in this picture key? You know, it has to mean Yellowstone. It has to be a confirmer for Yellowstone at the very least. But the fact where you fold the picture, and it really doesn't matter which way you fold it, actually, truly. I can't believe I just didn't see this until I did it. You know what? The only way I saw this is because I put it up in my webcam, and the webcam gave me the reflection back, and the reflection back was key. That's what happened.
Yeah, so it was meant to be.
It does, yeah. I was saying yerk all night last night, right?
Yes.
And
yes.
then all I have to do is fold it one little bit over, the E remains, the R goes away, and then it's just the word key in a mirror. And it's just amazing to find this out, guys. It's celebration time. So we gotta play a song. I'm gonna play a song in the background.
Good times, come on.
I mean, we opened with Imagine Dragons Believer, so we can just play something in the background. We fucking did it. We found something, guys. And I don't give a shit what people say. What do I play though? What do I play? Thunder. I'm gonna play Thunder. No, I'm gonna fucking play Thunder.
That's so silly.
That's what I'm gonna do. It's not stupid. We're gonna celebrate.
I didn't
This
say
is
it was
ridiculous.
stupid. I said it's silly. Okay? Silly.
Well, silly's good.
But every time I walk by here, I am just like attacked by cats. There's cats everywhere here. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Look, there's all the cats. Drive me nuts. Crazies. Oh, here he goes.
How's this sound on your phone?
Like background music? Like music in an
Like
elevator?
this background?
Yeah, like just a little background.
We celebrate. We found an X
Well, at least we
with the
found
word
something.
key.
At least we found something. The key to it all. Huh.
I'm so happy. See, this is the thrill of the chase right here. Right here. That's the thrill of the chase.
See, you were throwing me off because thought you were muted, but you just weren't saying the words. I can't hear the song at all anymore. I don't know about anybody else.
You can't?
No, I hear it. Oh, there it is. It's very,
Now.
yeah, now I hear it. Hold on.
This is our celebration song, babe. Let's go.
Thunder.
Key. Hear
Well
me
done.
all and listen good with this thunder. Let's do it one more time. Wait, do you have the picture? Give me the picture. I'll do a screenshot of that.
I sent it to you on Discord. Oh, bro, I just almost walked into a spider web. Oh man, that orb weaver has moved from the backyard to the front yard. I'm going in. No way, Jose. More cats. Did you get the picture?
Yeah.
Lightning and the thunder.
Sharing screen.
Okay, let's see it. I wish there was a way to make it bigger. There we go. Nice.
I love it. I love it so much. Fuck yeah. That's how you fucking solve shit.
Sorry, I was dealing with children. And more cats.
It was a good celebration song. I'm very happy right now.
Yeah, this is, is this not what everybody searches for? Isn't that like what everyone
That's
is
what
looking
I'm
for? An
saying.
X? That when you're in a treasure hunt, the X is like the first thing you're looking for. That's like the one thing. Where's the X on the map? So you literally found an X.
And
On
if
a very
people talk
strange
about
page.
fantastic, I'm not the first to bring this up. That's fine. But you know what? This is obviously a closely guarded secret by some few. We're letting it all out.
Wow. Well, then we should, because then everyone can look at it, see it with their own eyes. It's something that's tangible.
Do you know how you get in tight focus to something, babe? Do you know how you get in tight focus to something? Let me tell you how you get in tight focus of something.
Tell me.
Let me show you a little lightning and thunder. So when you're making the hand gestures for getting in tighter focus, would you say you go like that for tighter focus?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So then on the pages, I'll do the same thing. And then lo and behold, that's how we get key at the end there. We brought the word in tighter focus physically from his book, like the man asked us to do, and we found a word that is key. It's called key.
I like that.
And on top of that, there's a motherfucking X right there. Tell me I'm wrong.
So you can't argue with that. I mean, seriously, an X. Like I
We
was just
don't
saying,
hold on to shit.
that's the one thing you look for when you're looking at a treasure map. Is you look for the freaking X.
Look for the X, find the X. We found the X. Then we started to fuck with that page. Then we find in tighter focus a word that is key. The coincidences of this are astronomical. Game over. We're on to something. What it means, I don't know. I have no fucking idea.
Where it means?
I think it means Yellowstone. Maybe. like this is new. I haven't even had time to really process it. But the community wants answers. I'm asking for answers. So let's give what we know. And let's give whatever we got. And if this has been talked about, that's fine. But it's time for it to be talked about again. I'm not sure if someone saw that X and did the fold over and see the word key. I'm not sure that happened. Frankly, I'm not sure anything of this has happened. But the point is, it's happening now. It means something. Maybe I'm going crazy. I don't know. Meep says, I don't buy Yellowstone even a little, but he didn't say the word that is key was in the poem. Right, this isn't in the poem. And I'm not sure that it says Yellowstone. I'm really not sure what it says, to be honest. Because honestly, underneath it says Hebgen Lake. So is it Hebgen Lake? Carrie says, I always thought it was odd that the fish picture spanned 2 pages. It felt off or out of place. Agreed, Carrie. Agreed wholeheartedly. Ben, the photos are in order. MJ overlooked 9 Mile Hole, Highway Hole. I've tried to look at this. I think so. But again, the whole inclusion of Hebgen Lake and Watkins Creek throws it off unless we're supposed to flip the book upside down. So what happens if we flip the book upside down? Right? Let's act like a kid, right? Upside down. So upside down, we would have, and this doesn't make sense. Upside down, Watkins Creek in the northeast quadrant. That doesn't make sense. 9 Mile Hole in the or northwest quadrant. 9 Mile hole in the northeast, and then what is this? Highway Hole in the southwest. Like that doesn't, upside down doesn't even make sense. But again, maybe you're supposed to hold it like this, or like this. I don't know. Or like
But again,
this, and then maybe
you said Hebgen isn't in Yellowstone.
correct. It's not.
So why?
So like,
I mean, it
why
says
does it say-
Yellowstone underneath it.
Right.
Why does it even say that? That doesn't make sense.
Agreed. And why does it say Yellowstone Park 1942?
On page
Davio says, I'm
123.
not looking. Davio, I'm folding the page and I found the word key. How am I not looking? What am I missing? I found an X. What am I missing? Tell me. The W. Davio, I said the W. Babe, what did I say?
Okay, yes.
What did I
yes.
say?
Yes. All
There's
right.
a W.
You did
I'm
say
gonna
that you
show it,
thought
Davio.
that
I know
was
exactly
a
what you're
W.
talking about.
I even brought this up a few minutes ago, I think. I
You
said,
did,
babe.
You reminded me.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, baby. Right there. It's a mad, mad, mad world.
Now, I that does look like a W, but I also think it looks like the shadows off the rocks.
It also looks like shadows. Fair.
Like
It's
just
fair.
playing with your eyes. Interesting, though. Interesting.
All I know is we got a lot of shenanigans in that picture. A possible W, an X. When you fold the picture, you find the word key. My goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Mm.
It's exciting. I might not sleep tonight.
Oh gosh.
We
Can't
got a
believe
lot of investigations.
Can't believe we just saw that too.
I know, right? I was looking at Yecht the whole time like an idiot. God. Davio saying W-E-M. W-E-M. E-M? What is he saying?
I didn't see an E. Where's an E? Oh, a W. It could be a W or an E or an M.
Oh, I see.
W
Yeah,
or an E or an M.
Correct. Especially, you know what though? When you fold it, the
Yeah, what
W
happens
goes
then?
away. You cover the
Ah,
W up. That's for sure. And then you're left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rocks, I guess. And a little bit of the antler. It's interesting. The racket gets very close to the fishing rod. You have 2 fish left and an X. So you have 2 fish, an X, a fishing rod, a net, a key, and then the map becomes smaller. You got 9 Mile Hole next to Watkins Creek with Mount Haynes. So you got 9 Mile with Mount Haynes above it. That makes sense. And you got Water and Highway Hole. Highway Hole twice. Also, keep note of that. Highway Hole twice. And then Watkins Creek. Could you somehow do it like this? But again, if you get rid of this and make it's interesting. I think there's a map here. I think there's a fucking map there.
Could be that photo is the map. Could be all of the photos are part of the large map.
It could be. Anywho, how long have we been on now? 2 hours?
I don't know, but I'm holding back yawns.
Yeah. I think we're good. I think everybody's had a lot to digest tonight. We just found some shit, so it's interesting. I'm intrigued. I want to look more into it. K-Pro's gonna drop some shit tomorrow.
Looking forward to
So
that.
we got some stuff to do. So, yeah, for sure. Anything left to say to the millions of people out there?
Oh, you millions of people. No, just so glad that everyone's coming along for the ride, you know? I get it now. I get it.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen in our lives, I think. Maybe if we're lucky, it happens again, but we're already lucky to have this once. So let's enjoy it while it lasts, even the end of it. Huli said, hold on, Huli did the steps of the box around Yellowstone upside down show each of the places upside down. 2 places / steps on the left, 3 steps / places on the right, with Hebgen and Hebgen North and Watkins. See, people are getting. See, we're talking here. Shit's starting to. People are starting to align shit. Everybody take the night and really kind of figure this the fuck out now. Email me, email Ashley. Tell me what you guys come up with. I think it sounds like K-Pro has a planned show for Monday. Candy probably has her show on Tuesday. Maybe Ashley and I will pop back up on Wednesday or something and do this and investigate this further, because this is new. I think this is worthy of investigating. This is getting back to solves. This is getting back to the nitty-gritty, the core of what Fenn wanted us to do. We're trying to figure out the story, and we're going to go about the methods and means and avenues that we have in front of us to do that. But we're also going to focus on solving the fucking poem. Heavy loads and Ben is fucking high. That's the name of the next show.
Oh, I love it. Candy, I agree. You're making really good points. You're good. She's saying, Forrest said, look at the edges for clues. Key is the edge of the photo.
Right. So we got to look at the edges of the photo. Like I'm going to get back into all that. We got to get our nifty magnifying glass out and really investigate, because there's stuff here to be found, and it looks like everybody missed it or discounted it, but it needs to be reinvestigated. And I think the community can come together, solving this together, without worry that we're all going to fuck each other over on a $5 million treasure. So, maybe there's a second place. Maybe someone snatches it out from under us by doing this publicly, and that's fine. Fuck them. Who cares? This is the closure that this could give to everybody is worth much more than whatever is still out there, should there be something out there.
That's
so
very
let's
true.
get this out there.
Very true.
That's all I'm saying. Anywho, I think we should wrap it up there. What do you say?
I think that was a good ending. Now I'm looking forward to tomorrow and then looking at this picture more.
All right, guys. Well, if we missed any of your chats, sorry. One day we might invoke super chats just for the fun of it. This way you can pop it up. I need notifications. So if YouTube can invoke a notification button that just tells me, that'd be great. The highlights help sometimes, but sometimes I miss those. What I would really prefer is a super chat that just goes to a donation. 100% donation, not to us, but just 100% to a charity. That's where the super chat goes. And
Yeah,
until
not even
then,
half to YouTube.
when we get super chat, that's what we'll do. Anytime anybody super chats, they'll go to charity. But I think YouTube should get like protested by people to ask for like a 100% charity button. YouTube should be totally fine with that, but whatever. Fuck
That'd be
them.
cool.
Anywho, I think we're good, right?
Yes, totally good. Fun show. Thank you guys
All
for
right.
watching and hanging out.
Thank you guys. We will catch you later, probably Wednesday. I think we're going to go on at some point this week. I know, Indy, I missed all the chats. I get it. My bad. I can look over something. I saw Ben is high a few times after what I said, so I figured, okay, I'm not missing too much. But again, save everything. Let's research. We'll reconvene either on Candy Show Tuesday, my show Wednesday. Maybe K-Pro will add some things to her show. I don't know, but we're finding shit out. It's fun. It doesn't involve doxing anyone. And, maybe we can get back to treasure hunting. Hopefully, maybe.
Woohoo! Yeah.